Oh, here, give me that. You okay? Good boy. Okay. Is that Hammy? Whew. All right. I'm doing great. How are you? Everything's looking good so far. Live. Dashboard. There we go. Good, it's not bugged out anymore. I can actually read this. Boom. Let's do it. That's it. Good. Hey, Coquette. How's it going? What's up? Ooh, so did the surgery go okay? You didn't get the Twitch notification? I don't know what's going on. Don't know. Now, this is the first time I've streamed in about 2 weeks. Which, obviously, I'm going to continue. It's been a while. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just relax, Hammy. You don't need to be typing or anything. Let me just get Dad some apples. Ooh. Thanks, Coquette. Here, baby. Eat. Use your hands. Use your hands. Grab it. Grab it. Grab. Yes. Ooh. Let's do a masterpiece here. Shouldn't be that hard. It didn't go that well? I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Should have let me do the surgery. Ooh. That does suck, man. Pretty good. The incisions? I hear you. So, Coquette, what's the juicy drama? Is there anything going on? I've been out of the loop ever since I've been suspended for like the 15th time. That was kind of by design this time. What's she saying, old goat? Old goat. Yeah, I got suspended. I always get suspended. I didn't do anything. Not that you know of. Been gearing up. You mage and staying off the forums is healthy. It's the key to a long life. Playing a mage and staying off the forums. Yeah, I checked it this morning. I noticed we hadn't had any, like it had been 8 days or something, which is kind of a record since people have posted. No, it doesn't. Yeah, just a little bit. Just drops. It'll pick back up again. Miz isn't going to allow that thing to die, and plus, people on there just keep on biting. Keep biting. That's already looking totally wrong. Oh yeah, I was actually a little bit nervous about that because Twitch is a little weird. I'm pretty sure I fulfilled their, like the requirements for blurring out. I didn't use the Gaussian blur because they don't allow that because it looks too flesh tone. I guess it messes with their, like the program or something they use to detect. Not sure. So, well, I mean, if I get another suspension here, then I'll know, but it's all good. It should be fine because I made it so that you have to actually, I mean, it's strong sexual content, which is stupid as hell. I have to put that, but I do. So. Chairman of the board. Gun Club, what's up, buddy? Hey, good games. We did good. We did horrible, but we did good because we didn't let that break us. Yeah, it's an awesome pose, isn't it? I really had a fun time. I'm glad we did it. Like, we'll see some improvements. If nothing more, we'll have our rotations better, which is a big deal. That's a very big deal. So, but that was rough. That's how it looks when you have no idea what you're doing at all. And you're going up against multi-glads and rank ones and all sorts of shit. Stupid. Laura. How are you, Laura? How's it going, Laura? Oh, man. Right. Yeah, we can talk shit about Miz. Cock. Talk shit about him anytime, really. It's not just a stream. I always encourage it. Wrong angle. Oh boy, I need to give him an apple. There we go. All right, boy, eat the shit. Eat. Eat. I'm your friend. Eat. Good boy. Cool. Are you gonna make a video of it? That seems right. This comes up. You have the time lapse for the wedding, December 3rd. Okay, cool. Cool. Who isn't getting married? Shit. This comes out. Balls, 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 big balls. Comes out more. Drops. Methinks. Yeah, Gun Club, we did good, man. We did good. We got a couple games in, and we're playing. Threes is very difficult. There's a lot going on there. After your mother-in-law passed away last October, started he started dating a long-time family friend. They started planning for the wedding. It was, it's there. Fun, had a few good matches. The ones we got toasted, yeah, they were. And we'll beat some of the, well, I don't know about threes. I think if we keep on playing, we'll eventually start beating some of those teams, because Xerxes and I have started doing that in twos, where we've beaten a couple multi-glads. And I don't know if we've ever beaten a rank 1, but we've had games where we could have in certain situations. And don't ask me how that works, but it's come close. Gadano, come stai, Gadano? Yes, sì, va bene. How are you, man? Yes. All right. Got the crew. Doing good, man. We got the crew. What are you saying, you old goat? Speaking gibberish back there, boy. I'm going to start shading this a little bit early. And yeah, I'm going to start shading this a little bit early, and then I'm going to correct it in the shading process. So normally I wait a little bit longer, have the lines more correct, but whatever. So there's a lot wrong with this. And keep in mind too, you guys know this, the camera angle is not straight on, it's to the side, so this is probably going to appear a little bit thinner than normal. We have a Shadow Priest, I'm pretty familiar with. I was looking forward to getting that tune in the mix. Yeah, we can do that. Play whatever. Definitely. I actually have Unholy Death Knights as well. Both Xerxes and I do. In fact, we played with Barter some on Saturday evening, and that went surprisingly not as bad as I thought it would go. Not as bad, not as bad. Yeah, there's a lot of squinting. So if I'm going to break it down, go from the impression, see I'm seeing the light shapes, dark shapes. I can see at this point even what needs to shift. In fact, it might need to scrunch in some because this shape right here seems a little bit elongated. Fine. So that's how I choose to go about this one. So I always say, get the lines first, shadow shapes, and start squinting. Put the shadows in, fix it. For beginners, basic, that's what you want to get. But after a while, once your brain becomes as big as mine, which is nice and juicy and rich, it was like that before. I never really had to practice. Once you get to that point, you can work the drawing up in other ways, just drawing upon your innate ability, your knowledge, yes, and come out with a perfect drawing, just fart it out. All right, so this is how I operate in life. I don't know what I just said, but I said something. Ah, balls. Balls, man. Yeah. Drawing is easy. Painting is easy. Requires zero effort. I'm very honest about that. This drawing is looking horrible, by the way. Good one. Always got to be ready. He's always trying to defeat me. This shit. Take his belt off. Oh, you got it. Grab. Use your hands. Eat. Take this off. So try to get up. I'll belt him down if I need to go to the bathroom or something. Right? Okay. Doesn't mean we don't correct the proportions, however. We got to keep on correcting those quite a bit. It's the name of the game. Key is to not make it too dark in the beginning. Always make your lines you're able to correct them. So any point in the drawing phase, we can fix it, whatever, I don't know. Just how it goes, man. Look at that. Notice the straight lines. Always draw with straight lines. Lewith, you have a huge need for a redeem, like flex your muscles. What, me? After that trip? Yeah, my life requires a lot of energy. Okay. Laura, I might be doing somebody's Warcraft character. I need to give them a call. Um, aside from that, no, I don't think so. Could you take that picture in Photoshop and just have it generate a line drawing? I think so. I think I could do that. I can trace it too. Here's the thing. I don't need to freaking do that shit. Comes up. This thing. There's a couple things wrong with this. You looking? How's it going, brother? There's a lot you can do in Photoshop, man. You can do all sorts of stuff. Do all sorts of stuff, right? I guess. All right, let's tighten this technique up just a little bit. Huh. Wait, what? Oh, she got used iPad. Procreate? Nice. It's never too early to learn how to procreate. Though, it's questionable, Hammy. Okay? Gotta be careful with that stuff, especially what you say here. Twitch is tracking us. I know that firsthand. Procreate, goat. Give you another Amela, an apple. Why I have this back there? Oh, because the trash can is here. Suck it. Eat this shit. Got it? Good boy. I'm your friend. Okay. If this is here, this is going to be here, which I had. If that's there, this drops. I knew. I made it too big. So if that's there, this is here. This is what's throwing me off. This right here. Okay. Bring this over. This might drop, actually. I'm going to drop this. This comes up to here. This is there. I'm telling you, something is so weird about this. It's just throwing me off, man. That's there. This is there. That's correct. But wait. This comes out. Use this for phone. Program is made for animated. It will probably be much easier. Nice. Cool. Okay. If that's there. correct. This is this side. Hip falls about right here. And then it drops. That's correct. Let's hear it. This seems correct. This seems correct. So what is off? Might be correct. It's actually going to come up just a little bit. So I actually had some videos coming out where we're in the middle of the live model session. So we have a live model every Thursday evening, and so I've actually filmed myself drawing the model in class several times, which is, and Kat, in fact, is the model, so you'll see her posing. She allowed me to put a camera on her. Obviously, it's going to be blurred out, but it's they're going to be good videos, I think. Not sure. I always think something's going to be good, and then the stuff that people like, or the stuff that I never think people will like, and the stuff that I think they will like, they never do. So. You okay, boy? He's moaning back there. Is he getting up? No, he's not. I gotta watch him. This piece here might actually go for a softer pencil. It's not blocking. No, it's not. Lots of squinting. Good done. Lots of squinting. Okay. Back. Here. A little bit out of practice because I haven't done anything in about 2 weeks in regards to art. I've been doing more of the video work and such, and other things have drawn my attention. So I thought that it would be a good idea, and it is a good idea because I thought it would be a good idea, that I should do a plantal drawing to get back into practice. I've tried so many times squinting, but it gives you a headache after a while. Okay? You're going to have to get past that, and that's going to happen at first. I am a doctor. At least I have read medical MD from time to time. Total of 5 minutes, but I'm pretty certain in my knowledge. My photographic memory kicked in when I read it. Maybe less than 5 minutes. You'll be fine. Look, The important thing is that the more you do it, like, you're going to get better. But squinting is key. All right? You have to do it. You got to do it, man. Now, Giordano, that was the compassionate answer. And then the other answer, the truthful answer, is don't be a pussy. Okay? You gotta work past it. Right, Dad? Yeah. He says yes. Are you working from real life, or is it from photographs? Usually you rely a little blur with your eyes, right? Yeah. So like if you squint like this, it'll give you a headache. But if you just use your eyes, just lower your eyes some, your eyelids, that'll help not give you a headache. You just have, it's the straining that does that. Photography mostly. Yeah, so it'll work with photography. I don't know if I released, I have a video showing how to not get a headache when you're drawing from a real life model. And it has to do with blurring your eyes at a certain depth of field, focusing at this depth of field instead of always readjusting your eyes past the board to whatever you're looking at. If you're constantly readjusting your eyes, you're more likely to get a headache, right? It's just how it is. And then I erase that because that was a very bad technique. There's some better technique. There we go. And, here's the thing. It's a tool, and it's going to help you to get the impression better. It's going to help you to get the shapes better. It's going to push your work forward tremendously, so it's worth it. But I remember when I was training, and I would be walking back home every single day, and my eyes felt like they were shaking, right? I was very, very worn out, very tired in terms of visually just always looking, always trying to see stuff. And it was intense, man. It was very intense. So I get it. But it's one of those things that you gotta, somehow you have to figure out how to work past. Unless you have, obviously, if you have something wrong with you. That's a different story, I guess. But this is correct. This is throwing me off so much. Maybe it's because she's sitting in a chair. If this is here, this is gonna be here. Stupid. That's it. Giordano. And then this cuts in, so that actually does go up one. This. Katie, what's up? Hearing me so mellow? You want me to? Do you think I'm really mellow? And it's not because of art and you get to express yourself. Art actually is the opposite. It makes you go crazy. In fact, funny story. We had an ongoing bet, me and my friend. Yes, you'll get that too. When I was training, who would have a nervous breakdown first? And it was the last person you would have ever have thought. Most chill person, the most chill, right? Most chill. Probably because he balled it up, right? He balled it up. One day he was just painting and he collapsed. The doc said he had a nervous breakdown. And it was a quiet nervous breakdown, but nonetheless it was. And it was because of this. Subtlety. Subtlety. Bitch. Subtlety. It's because of this. I to express myself, and it's nice to get out. Shut up. It's not about expressing yourself. Well, just the fact that we have Katie, we have the gun club, we have Coquette, she's always here though. We have a couple SPM. And the reason why y'all came was to talk shit about Miz, and I am extremely grateful for that. I believe we're fostering a very healthy environment. Shift that over some. Yeah, she's here. So I have the iPad, I have the urge to draw in real life. People at the library are at the cafe. See, you can do that, man. You guys have, Gadana, what city do you live in l'Italia? Dove abiti tu? Che città? Near Milano. Avevo una ragazza che abitava in Milano. Una volta. She was a really wonderful woman. Very wonderful. Well, it's unfortunate this thing's getting built down. I need to speed this up, guys. I know I'm kind of lagging here. What happens when I'm lagging, I'm looking at the proportions and things, trying to check it out, but I've been trying to speed this process up because sometimes I kind of go in circles of things. Just take my time. Let's see, let me find the 2B, so I'll start darkening this. Here we go. Let's sharpen this really quick. Near Milano. That is wonderful. What's the name of the town? Boy. You doing all right, Dad? Yeah, he's doing good. So, sharpen this. My boy. Katie, how are you doing? Where are you up to? I'm really glad you stopped in, by the way. And it's not always convenient, especially in the middle of the day. I don't necessarily stream it at hours that are convenient for most people, I would think. Ponte San Pietro. The Bridge of St. Peter. Huh. And you too, Gun Club. Nice. Oh, okay. This will go darker. Probably get this thing going quicker. Here's my eraser. Let's do it. Let's go to the face. There we go. All right. Shauna Mack. Epic BGs. Shauna Mack. And who are you, Shauna Mack? Grasshopper. All right. Got the crew. Grasshopper. From RR, right? Ruthless. Because I was calling for you for your death. The last time we win, it was a couple days ago, it's my dad. And we couldn't kill you. And then somebody was like, get Grasshopper. She has the most healing. I was like, I'm trying. Idiots. Get on target. That was fun, by the way. That was Isle of Conquest we did. That was a fun night. I had a good time with that. Yeah. It was fun. So, because Ruthless, see, I've known Deacon for a while, pretty long time, and I always take notes when he leads a team fight. He's really good with that. There. All right. Just trying to get this placed properly because the head needed to move over just a little bit. It comes over like this. If this is here, this comes over. This is here. Itch. Kill Libby. But I had offered before the game, and I was hoping Deacon would take me up on it. I said, I will play with you guys, with Ruthless, because I want to kill my own team. And I was serious. Ask Coquette. She knows I was serious. I really wanted to kill my own team. It makes me so happy being able to kill friendlies. Okay. Face. Very delicate. Look. I mean, why not? There was a zone in Legion for that, wasn't there? There is now in Dragonflight too. But if you're in a party with somebody, you can't kill them, so you drop really quick and then you get. But if I dropped, I would get killed. So okay, it's nice to mix it up from time to time. The first couple war games we had played with Ava and DJL. Ava. What does that stand for? I forget. Ava. Balanced. Yeah. And here's the thing. I love the drama that goes on. I really do. For me, it's like I'm trying to, and I'll never do this, try to understand a lot of the people who are saying what they're saying and such, and why they respond, why they answer. I've yet to figure that one out, but it is a lot of fun. And let me say this, a lot of the trolling that I do is at the request of Miz. Little secret there. Says things need to get a little weirder. I say, okay, I'll come in. Altaric Valley Avengers, the Avengers. Are they still around? You have to understand that I'm not as versed in this as I probably should be. That needs to come out more. This needs to come out here. Let me re-block that part in. This is why we get the block. In the face, I'm taking a little bit of time because I do want to get the face correct. If I just draw a line from this point to here, this is where the nose would be. And then the tip of the head would be here. Would be there, and then the top piece is coming across there, and then this probably, if this is here, this needs to, I'm going to bring this back some. Just in just a little bit, just shift it. It's kind of a big mistake I made. And then this right there. That's it. And then, okay, I think I got it. Some mental exercises stuff. You join us some nights for RBGs. Ava Katie was pretty fun last night. Ooh. Did anybody run last night? This comes up. Here's the thing. I think, Katie, that SPM has a lot of potential right now, and it hasn't always been the case. It was a frustration of mine years ago when I was leading it, that it's just we were doing such stupid things all the time. I'm thinking that probably started because we were winning a lot, and when you win, you kind of become just a little bit lax. And if you're in a situation when you're winning all the time, you're in a situation where you find yourself losing, then people panic, and they would panic over the dumbest shit. But now, I think BSG has been good because they've been kicking our asses, and that's how we're formulating. If you heard, me, Miz, and Zerch, we have this three-way text, and we're constantly coming up with strategies, and it's making us better. And we're strategies not just in AV, but also, who can do what composition we need. The main thing is, and I keep on trying to remind myself, Miz and Zerch, this is that we need to update everybody with this stuff, because sometimes, the three of us talk about things that we don't exactly implement like we should, and that is an issue. But we're getting better at it. We have some good players, and they're showing initiative. And Katie, you're one of the people who shows initiative. You're a team player. And that's what you need. It sounds corny, but that's the truth. Because it drives me crazy. It used to drive me crazy when I was running things. Now I just make sure Miz doesn't get driven crazy. Because sometimes you have a lot as a leader. You have a lot to juggle sometimes, right? And sometimes people drive you nuts. It's just how it is. We know that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's life. It's tricky, all that stuff. But I'm personally, because at first when we decided to start things up again, I wasn't really keen on it because I was kind of tired of the whole atmosphere. But after a while, seeing a lot of old friends and such start back up, it's actually pretty cool. And I'm glad Miz decided to get things going again. I just didn't want us to get worn out like we did before, because all of us kind of got worn out with it, and that's what happens, that's why breaks are good and such, whatever. But okay, this piece. So this music is from Baldur's Gate 3s. I think it is fast becoming one of my favorite games. Now, I love WoW. And it might have to do with freshness, but the creativity, just the overall, like all the stuff you can do in Baldur's Gate 3. If y'all are looking for something to, you know, just to step out, I highly recommend that. It's a fun game, man. Oof, it is fun. You can do anything in it, for good or bad. You know, I play where I have an armor skin that is practically naked, but I don't have to fuzz myself out. You're talking about Baldur's Gate, right? Yeah. It's fun. I'm telling you. You can do the dumbest shit in it. Succubus? Oh, Succubi. Lineage 2, okay. You got the vampire skin, which looks like a Succubi. Got it. Me too, Katie. Me too. I'm in chapter 2 as well. And I play it once or twice a week when I should be in bed. Because ditto. But it's one of those games. Well, it's cool because you can save it, so you can mess up and then you just reload. It's one of those games too. It's just relaxing. There's no stress. You know, there's no stress. It's really a lot of fun. Shit. Breaks in there. Pulls out. Mess that up. Alright. It's like she has a 5 o'clock shadow. Is it really? So my void elf, I have like a drow, except like they're not. It's not the deep dark blue. It's more of like as black as you can go. Because I figured a dark elf and they can. So that'd be cool. Yeah. Like they can do so much. They don't need to name them a different race, but if they just added character customizations, expanded on that, which they're doing. I have to say this. Creepy whispers. I have to say this, that I was very hard on Warcraft. Rightfully so. I think a lot of people were. I had quit during Shadowlands. And that mainly because they were screwing up PvP so bad. They really screwed that up with... let's drop some. Because the gearing system was horrible, right? The rating gating you had to get, and then that created carries and such. And we were coming up against like Gladiator players at like 1600, and we were at that time we were losing against them. It was awful. It was a headache, and a lot of people stopped playing, including me, Zerx, and Val, and for the first time ever. And so I was like really pissed off at them for a long time, because I said, this stuff is like, they have the game, but they keep on doing stupid shit in regards to like, just bad system design. It's stuff like you could fix if you wanted to. Like, you don't need to have an expansion, I wouldn't think, to fix a lot of this stuff. But they just wouldn't listen to the player base or whatever. But they have, and that's where I'm going with this, is that I think that I'm like Warcraft is in a good place right now because I do believe that they're making a lot of progress and they've really made the game much better and more fun. And I'm being fair, and I'm somebody who, I mean, I was pissed off, man, because it just didn't make sense to me. Didn't make sense, but anyway, they're doing a good job, I think, and I don't feel bad about playing anymore. I used to say to myself, there's nothing else to play. I hate myself for even like playing, and then I did quit for a while. But now, I really do enjoy playing. It's fun, right? I think they've done a good job with alts. You can play a lot of other tunes. We're talking about this the other day, that they had a vampire class. That'd be really cool. And they have the zone from last expansion. What's it called? Make it warlike, which is actually, I really like that zone. I don't know if I don't like the questing, but it's like Castlevania castles. So cool, oh my gosh. Make it warlike, 4th spec, use blood magic, maybe it can be a spec like disc healing damage. That would be cool. There's some changes that you think would be simple and not require a major patch, but they seem to sit for years. And if you keep up with it, oh yeah, the Gothic castles. Here's the skin I was talking about. You got that? I'm gonna check that out actually, but it's probably a dude, so I won't like it. I like it, and it's not a dude. Dude, that is a nice skin. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I looked back at this and was shocked at some of the things that I've done in this drawing. This thing just keeps moving. So good. What, my boy? And that was from Lineage, I think is what you said. Oh, sounds good, Katie. But yeah, I think they're doing a really good job with the game right now. I'm very pleased. Is it perfect? Of course not. But I mean, I think it's going in the right direction. And like, that was my thing. It's just, I felt like they just weren't paying attention to their player base at all, and they were just doing such stupid shit constantly. The one thing I really hate is what they did to Overwatch, but I'm not going to go off on that. Don't get me going on that. Now that game, no, I'm going to stop. But anyway, yeah, I'm really enjoying the like AV and such. That goes over that way just a little bit. If this is here, this is too thin, so this actually comes over some. This is the stuff you gotta watch for. I think we should be doing more Isle of Conquest as well. Private server, but it's run a million times better than retail ever was. Yeah. So one of the things I don't understand, and maybe somebody can explain, is why is it that if you have like 25, 30 people, or no, say 40 people, 40v40, at this point in 2023, that it lags everybody out and becomes choppy. I mean, can't they fix that? I don't understand that. I would have thought that they would have fixed this like 10 years ago. But I'm not a programmer, so I don't know. And then programmers are always saying, but it's harder than you think. It's not just a simple, like number, whatever change. So I don't know. But at the same time, it's not my job to figure that one out, right? I mean, it's just, I would love, like, the World PvP, especially like Deacon runs World PvP. Miz is more of an AV guy, and he prefers just doing specifically AV, which is totally fine, to each his own, right? I enjoy the World PvP. I would love to do more of it, but that's one of the downsides, man. If you get up against another group, you're going with, like, for me, 1 frame a second, right? So, like, how do you, for a game like run by this type of company at this point, it's kind of weird. Okay. Start playing some. So it might not seem like it, but this is actually going quicker than most of my other drawings, to be honest with you. You don't get the pyro proc until it hits a target, which makes the rotation feel a little weird. I mean, it's hard for every single class, though, isn't it? I mean, if you're playing, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, I don't know how the healers keep people up. It essentially lags all your spells out. And that's one of the problems I have in Apex, even in AV, in that setting, right? It's like, as a melee, you go in, and I'm getting like 1 or 2 frames a second. I have the graphics turned all the way down. And it's just, dude, it's rough. Oof. It is rough. It is rough. I don't know. Maybe they'll fix it at some point. Giuliano. Right, guys. But I'm looking forward to tonight. It's kind of like some nights, some days, I just feel like too tired and don't really want to play, or I want to do something just brain dead or what have you. But I'm actually looking forward to playing with everybody tonight. Cramp that keeps on coming back. I was doing leaves yesterday, and then today I did some yard work too in the morning, and it's been a lot. So I'm kind of cramping up just a little bit. Feel that's so nice. Just sit back and chill. Yeah. So do y'all think that the next expansion is going to be a good expansion? Do y'all think that it was a good idea to announce all those expansions at once, or if they're going in the right direction? Cookit, I hear you. I love your hats, though. My mom loves your stuff as well. I think I told you that. The features will be better than the content from what we've seen so far. Yeah. So like my thing with the, you know, the content and how interesting things are, what have you, it's just I don't know, and maybe you guys could correct me. Maybe y'all see it differently than me, but I kind of, it used to be, like if you look at a lot of the quests from like early on, right? Like in Classic, it was like really cutthroat stuff. Commercials, okay. 60 seconds, that's horrible. That is horrible. I don't know if she can hear me right now. I'll wait to say what I'm going to say until she gets back. That is annoying. You're back. Okay, sorry about that. It is, those commercials are just stupid. Anyway. Let's bring this down. This goes there, and then this comes up. Just a little bit. That was too much. That's wrong. Started out doing the quests on the mage just to clear out the zones. You used to really like questing, but then I hear about the rep grind. Yeah. So my thing is, it's like, it's not as like warlike as it used to be. It feels more like, it's starting to feel like a children's story in my mind. It's not creative, and it feels like they're afraid to write anything. You know, it feels like they're writing for a crowd that is like going to be offended by anything, so they're playing it safe. That's what it feels like to me. Like they're, and I might be wrong about that. I don't know what it is. Okay, you see that too. Like, so in retail, I was questing with Zerx, and we had to investigate a dwarf that was freaking torn to pieces by a bear, and then kill the bear. And sometimes it was like, kill these people just because we don't like them. It wasn't like, you know, oh, we need to go and like stop the conduit and like recharge it with, you know, the fairy dust, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna talk about our emotions for fun. Like, that's how it is now. Yeah, and all right, Gidano. Kebab. Buon appetito, amico mio. Eat well, my friend. That's how it is. Like, and look, the whole fruit thing, dude, just like make the guys jack, make the women look good, or you can customize them. I'm not saying be pigs, but you should not, like, in my opinion, you should not be ashamed of gender in the game. Like, if you can't say, like they say body type 1 or 2, who are they offending? Like 0.1% of the population that plays? And it's that type of stuff that's like killing the creativity. I don't want to have to think about bullshit like that when I log in. And it didn't used to be this way. It's where you kill the grief-stricken husband of some bird queen who died and tear his features out to bring her back. Yeah, right? Took away all extras and you say there's beautiful outfits. Yeah. And you're a chick saying this stuff. It is, it's stupid, but like, like, I'll see a lot of people complaining and wondering why the story's so soft. But like, to me, when they did that, I said, I know where this is going, and it's not going to be anything anybody really likes. And because like they're starting to get like so like PC about stuff, and you can't bring like if you bring that type of PC attitude into a game, it's going to kill the creativity, which is what's happening. You know, and unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people understand like how that works. I don't think they understand the dangers of that. Me too. Like, yeah, me too. I hope so. I really hope. I don't, the thing is, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I can guess. I have a pretty good guess of what's happening. But definitively, I cannot say, so I'm not going to say. And I'm not gonna start spouting, don't worry, I'm not gonna start spouting politics. This is an art channel. I'm not gonna do that. But my point is that everything, unfortunately, is politicized, and whether for good or bad, that's always gonna win out, and it's gonna affect the game. And they need to stop that. I just wanna get on and play a game. I want it, like, just be creative and make it cool, right? Just make it, like, freaking awesome. They used to do that. They used to do that. I was like, freaking bunch of pussy shit that's going on. I don't know. And I see some of those interviews with the designers, and I'm like, So, Microsoft essentially said they're going to stay out of the creative process, which is good. Backbone, thank you. That's it. But it's like, imagine you writing for the perpetually offended. You're going to come up with something cool and be like, oh, I wish we could say that, but we just can't. But that's what makes a good story. Like Tropic Thunder. You think they can make a movie like that right now? No, but it was awesome. It was hilarious. It was a funny movie. Stuff like that. You know, at a time when it's like, and look, I just want to see them do well. Yeah, I know. I love that movie. It's hilarious. It's such a... We're supposed to be a unit. Suck my unit. Yeah, they would. They would, exactly. And guess what? A lot of them stood up for that type of bullshit that's holding them back now. They do. And a lot of those guys don't have backbone. You mentioned backbone. That's one of the things, man. They don't have that backbone. You need it. And now, having said that, I do believe that there's the pendulum that swings, right? And you don't want to be a pig or asshole or whatever about it. But I mean, we're far from that. Anyway, I hope they get that back, because that's one of the things. Dragonflight, what the hell, man? Look, they're doing great with like systems in the game, I think. And like the gameplay. Gameplay is, look, it's some of the best gameplay out there. You know, they have a lot going for them. But it's just, you know, they gotta stop doing this stupid shit. Communities were barely a thing when I took a break. When I came back, they are more popular than guilds now, it seems. That was a huge plus for the features. Yeah, I think that happened because they're cross-realm, right? But now I think you can do cross-realm guilds now. Or you're going to be able to. I haven't kept up with that because, like you said, it's like the the communities. I agree. Like it's. Look, they've done a lot of good things. Oh, and the new expansion coming out? Okay. That makes sense. Well, that might change it some. Because it's in like, what's the difference between a community and a guild? I guess the guild, it's more of, you have a pot, you know, of whatever. You have like, you know, your bank and such, and I am a little bit rusty. I just don't have that touch right now, which is okay. This is why I do this stuff, is to get it back. This doesn't exist. Why did I do that? Huh. That doesn't exist either. What the hell? You join guild communities with your warband, which is fancy version of Battle.net, and your warband is all your characters, and your warband will have shared bank, rep, etc., etc. So it's like all your characters, right? It's not like a limit. Is that correct? But you can like choose like 5 characters to like kind of be around the campfire when you start or something, I think. But all of them are in the warband. I think it's brilliant what they've done. Okay. See, I think that's brilliant. Yeah, they did a good job with that, I have to say. Well, we'll see what happens. But I think they're doing a good job. Like I said, I want to be fair to them. I'm not going to be one of these perpetual. I'm pretty optimistic for the most part of things. It'd be much easier to invite and keep track of people with alts and stuff. Yeah. They'll encourage more too. The thing I like about that is that, so one of the reasons why I like alts, it's obviously fun to play, but you get to learn the classes, and then in PvP you go up against them, right? And so that's how you learn, right? Is by like you can play the classes and learn them yourself, and then you have a better chance when you go up and fight somebody in PvP. And that's a big deal. This actually comes up. This is incorrect. This is so wrong here. It's unbelievable how bad I messed this one up. This goes up some, to be honest with you. Hey, thanks, Katie. So, yeah, it's going well. I think I'm going to shift this up some. Oh yeah, for a second, I got scared and thought that maybe I put the wrong picture up as a reference, because I'll get suspended for that. But yeah, I know. I mean, I don't think you get suspended for drawing it in. But I am the guinea pig for this one, because there's not many people doing this type of stuff. Yeah. And so this is here. Okay, wait. If this is here, this should be here. I'm gonna bring all this up some. If this is here, this is here, and this curves. This is here. This fills out some. Comes down and then it breaks, but not like that. Shit. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This is how we fix this. This up. If this is here, we'll put this up here. And then this is going to be here. I have a plan. It never seems like I have a plan, but I actually do have a plan. There. I have this is here. This does come up some. Should have just messed that up some. It's okay. There, and then if this is here, that should be there. That's correct. This comes out some. This actually comes over some. Okay. And then that's going to go up some. This is here. This is here. Drops. Okay. Let's fix this. And then it's actually close. That I'm not sure how to move, but this does come up some. Okay. Comes up. This comes up. And then we chop this, shave this up. That looks better to me now, because it was looking elongated before. See, sometimes you have to make these corrections. But here's the thing. It's why I draw in a manner in which I'm able to correct it. My hand keeps on cramping. We draw in a manner in which you can correct it, right? Which is light. You just don't want to dig in. Just holding the pencil out like this really helps, because you're not going to like dig into the paper with it. You know? That's how we do it, bitch. That's how we do it. And then this piece right here will come up some too. I'll fill out just a little bit. Knife edge. Take it. Sweep. Boom! Shakalaka! There we go, bitch. So we do it. Better. Lacerated the butt crack. To fix it, should be able to do this easily. Put this down. Squint. Shadow shape. Got it. Scratch forehead. Squint. Caress. So these drawings, this is what I do to get back in practice, this type of stuff. So I might take one more day on this. I told myself I don't want to do like 3 or 4 days. I just 2 tops on this. So I might go back in another session with this, but this is how I keep myself in practice for painting as well. This is what I do. Softly. Just tie this end. Catch it up to the rest of the drawing. Yes, the drawing. So yeah, I'm encouraged over the expansion, the direction of the team. So Ian was saying how they've just fundamentally changed how they go about doing everything, which is very good. They've announced pretty much everything that I've been complaining about. So there's a lot of fixes for it, and so I mean, look, they have done a good job with this expansion. Aside from the story, like I said, the story just sucks. It's like, it's pathetic, and it's not well done either. It's not interesting. It's not, you know, it's not just the fact that they're telling stories like weak stories. They're just bad stories, but they're just not good at telling those stories. It's not fun. I want to see, like, just heroic stuff, right? Very inspiring things to get out of day-to-day life, right? That's what I want. I want something to, like Warlords of Draenor. Like, just that whole fight scene in the beginning with that giant demon and stuff, and there's an explosion, and I mean, they're really great. Like, they can do it. They do a good job. Blizzard does at, like, telling stories when they want to. I don't know what the hell is going on there right now, because right now they're stupid as shit. I think that's one of the reasons why I like Baldur's Gate, is because it's a breath of fresh air. It's kind of like, they're not, I mean, you can do anything in that game. They're not being like overly PC about stuff. You know, they're not letting it kill a story, I guess, is the best way of saying it. Oh, 1 second. My dad's kind of... Let me give him something to eat. Here, Dad. My boy, baby. Dad, how are you? Doing good? Okay, here. You want to eat this? Here. This is good. Can you eat this? Yeah, look at this. Here, grab it. Here we go. Want to eat? There we go. Try that. Eat that.
Good.
You want to try? You want to eat? Good boy. Forgot all about him. All right. When you say you can do anything, you really can. Yeah, right? If you want to light a book on fire, you can. If you want to rob and kill an NPC, you can. Those actions might have consequences. Right. Yeah, it's true. It's fun. Like how I was supposed to know that Blacksmith was a key character in Chapter 2, and without him, I would lose access to my favorite side character. I haven't gotten there yet. Who is that? And I don't mind if you give me spoilers, because I just don't care. I'm more of just trying to learn the game. But it's fun. It's fun, this stuff. That's okay. You can say whatever you want. Honestly, it's not gonna... Lady Esther, Esther, that chick who wants to get the Yankee egg, did you, what did you do with her? Because, like, I don't know. I'm kind of leaving her alone. I can't remember his name, but he's the blacksmith in the Druid Grove. Okay. I know there was Damon. He was one of the people who sold things, but he was a tiefling. If anything happens to him, Karlach smells his blood on you and will attack you. Not join you, obviously. Yes, that's him. It's Damon. Okay. So, Lady Esther, do you remember her? She wanted the Githyanki egg. You know, that small little, yes, the old lady, the warrior lady. In very beginning of Act 2, right? So where I'm at, I just got out of the creche. I just killed everything in there. That was a little bit tricky. but I made it through. The old lady, so I have the egg. A lot of people are saying they're going to get, like, you can give them the owlbear egg if you have it. You can trick her. The Githyanki egg you can give to her. I'm not going to give her the egg or anything, and I have not decided what I'm going to do, but if you say you're not going to do it, you fight her and have to kill her. But I don't want to kill her necessarily because I think it's kind of ridiculous, but I might end up doing that. But I wasn't sure if it mattered or not if she died. She's still at the starting. The crush part. Just met the other Githyanki in the woods. Other playthrough, I was further, but I made a bunch of bad choices and started over. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you might have gone, like, I went straight to the creche. You might have gone to the west and done more stuff over there. I haven't been to the west. I found the Elminster, I think. Elminster or whatever. But with her, I won't ruin anything for you. So there's many different outcomes, obviously. So we might be kind of like around the same place, but just we took a little bit different paths. Shit. So. Here, my boy. Got it? That shit. There we go. Sorry. How is that? You like that? Is it good? Here we go, me boy. Good man. Yeah, boy. Oh, you haven't played in 2 months. Gotcha. Missed that. So I'm not going to stream much longer. I'm going to probably stream a couple more minutes and then I'll call it. Rest my eyes, come back, and be shocked at what I drew tomorrow or whenever I come back, which should be tomorrow. You found out Minx is going to be available. That lovable maniac was one of your favorite old characters, him and his miniature giant space hamster. I don't even know who that is. Sounds cool though. This needs to come up. It was some jacked and crazy barbarian from Baldur's Gate 2. See, I never played the second one. He had a pet hamster on his shoulder that he talked to. Oh, I actually know who he is because I saw a video. I think, yeah. That's pretty cool. You have the option, obviously, of killing him. But if you don't, you know, I like that. Go for the eyes. Boo. I played Baldur's Gate 2, but not Baldur's Gate 3. Was go for the eyes. Says. It's a BG2 reference. Gun Club, you have to play. BG3 is awesome. Oh, gotcha. Oh, his hamster's name's Boo. That's really cool. Speaking buys, I'll go ahead and start working on this. That's really cool. Actually, I like that. This is here. This is actually Zerk singing this right now. This is the chicks part. This comes out. I was actually looking up how, BG2 was last night, I think. So I'd never played, obviously. Never played. But BG3 is so good that I don't know if I could go back to that, because like the graphics and everything just suck you in. I don't know, maybe I would like it. I should probably give it a chance. I wouldn't mind supporting the studio. And that's the thing, I really liked the fact that they didn't put any of the microtransaction bullshit into it. And that's originally what drew me into the game. My friend Scruffy in the game was in fact the one who he's played with us once or twice. And he was like, yeah, I made it with some dragon chick. What are you talking? Then, you can do anything in the game. 6 CDs to play BG2 on. Oh, really? That game came out in the year 2000, I think. Here, boy. Here's that shit. Alright, here, I got it. Let go. I got it. Mm-hmm. Good job. Ready? There you go, boy. Ready? One more. Good hand. Good. All right. All right. Man, I tell you. Bring copies with friends. Yeah, nice. I used to play like Diablo 1. Or BG. It's such a good game. Whoops. Oh boy. Oh man. You want to drink this? Here. Okay, here. You want to drink? Be careful, don't spill it. Don't spill, okay? He goes. It's really funny. All right. Played was Warcraft 3. Then they got really good about yeah. It is, yeah, it is. He has pretty severe dementia, so been living with my mom and watching after him. So, which I live about a minute away from them, but I've just been staying in my old room and watching after him. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun. It's better than having him in a home. Like infinitely better. I mean, he wouldn't be alive if we had him in a home, because they don't. It's just not the quality is not that great, especially here. Let me sharpen this. But it's fun. It's fun having him. My boy. He helped me make this place. Well, this is, or rather touch it up. Fix the floor and such when I moved in here several years ago. This is downtown. It's not a building that I own, but it's downtown Winston. things up. Some, like I said, I'm going to be streaming probably for about, let's see, what time is it? We'll stream until 3:30. So it's 3:15 right now, Eastern. That way see, the thing is, I could do this all day, but I'm not going to. Let's bring this up. There we go. Which, Dad. Damn you. He just poured it all over my camera case. I blame myself. And there's an apple there too. This carpet, see better days. Old man. I need to get some carpet cleaner in here. Like a tub of carpet cleaner. This thing is just disgusting. Fortunately, it's not white. If it was, people would be shocked. Boy, baby. You're my boy. I can feed this to him, but it takes me about. Don't spill it. Drink. Here. You know, baby. Feed it to him because otherwise. Whew. Cowabunga pizza. A blooper reel. Of what, Cowabunga? What are you talking about? How are you doing? Crockett. We just got one of those mini wet vacs for similar issues. Do they work? Do they work? Maybe link one, because I think I might need one. Are they expensive? I really probably need one. Happy little accident. I don't make accidents. I fix them. I destroy them. Boo! Fuck. Never make accidents. Go back to sleep, Hammy. You need it. So Hoover Clean Slate, they run like 100, 160. Oh, that's not bad. My carpet's questionable at best. Almost knocked my phone off. The Beisel Spot Bot, but it's not great for the carpet. It ends up leaving speckles. Clean stains is the best way I can describe it. Wow. Sucks. It's going in circles. So we've been here before. We're going in circles. Bitch. Why did I do that? Make a mark and then I erase the whole thing. Dumb! So you spray it first. Or you spray it with carpet cleaner. Ballsack. Focus. Right. Oh, here. Drink this shit. Ready? Drink. I'm your friend. Yes. Good, isn't it? Yes. Good. I'm such a stupid move. Oh my gosh. Why do I do this? Bitch. That was good. That was good. Yes. Be the leg. Be the leg. All right. We're going to be ending at 3:30, guys. 3:30. That's in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You doing okay, Dad? He says no, he's fine. Balls. Messed that up. All right. Oh, that was stupid. I said I was going to do the eyes, didn't I? And I just kind of went somewhere else. Redo that. Guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to pick this up probably tomorrow, the day after. I'm not sure. I'll be streaming again. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And sure I'll see many of you tonight, 8:30. Nerd battle for the ages. Right? That's what we do. We battle other nerds. Thank you, Hammy. I appreciate it. And yeah, Hammy, I hope you feel better. I really do hope you feel better. I am stopping. I am totally stopping the stream. I am stopping the stream as we speak. Guys, y'all take care. Oh man.